Hey guys, Tyler with Buffalo Solar. Just want to do a quick walk around and kind of show you the system that we just installed out here in Henrietta, New York on a car dealership. So this is a Sol-Ark system. Each one of these cabinets that you see is about 60 kilowatts, 60 kWh of battery storage. When looking at all 5 cabinets here, it does a larger combination and puts all the power together into about a 300 kilowatt hour system. And what this does, the functionality of the system, if the grid goes out, which it has in the past for the dealership, and the reasons why they wanted to do this is it highly affects their service department. So if the service department goes out and they have cars up on lifts, it really affects the customers because they're sitting in the waiting room. So what this system does, if the power goes out, it's instantaneous power. It's a full battery backup to the whole facility, and it allows the lifts to work and all the rest of the machines to work so that they can actually bring the cars down and get the customers back on the road if the facility is without power. So it doesn't affect their business operations, is one of the big reasons why they wanted to do it. And also it does peak shaving. Peak shaving is actually supporting the loads of the building. When there's high loads coming into the building, the peak shaving, the battery systems will kind of help offset that and beat peak demand is what they call it. Therefore, casting savings across the electric bill because they're not borrowing that power from the power company. All right, so brings us to the second part of the system here, which is the solar inverters. These are on-grid, off-grid inverters. Again, Sol-Ark. Basically, this is trenched underneath here to those battery cabinets from that first part. But how this works is the DC conduits come in from the roof. There's a 320 kilowatt solar system up there. Comes down to the solar inverters. First and foremost, it's a DC coupled system, so it goes back to the inverters and stores there. But anything in addition to that, it's an AC inverter, which converts to AC power, goes through the building. Anything that's a usable load at the time, it'll take care of that. And then any of the overflow that doesn't need it at the time will flow out to the grid in the form of VEDER credit. So basically what you're seeing here right now is the system on the roof. It's broken up into about 3 arrays. The main array that you see here, that's above the main office area, and then there's one over the service department, and then the painting area. So what you're looking at right now is about 320 kilowatts of DC power that's flowing down to those inverters that I had explained earlier. And overall, this system will produce somewhere around 350 to 360,000 kilowatt hours a year. You're facing the system due south. It's a ballasted system at about a 10-degree tilt on Salega buckets. And there's very few penetrations on the roof as well. So this is a weighted system. So lastly here, I just wanted to point out that this system actually was approved for the brand new NYSERDA BESS battery incentives. There is some storage incentives out there for New York businesses that want to take advantage of that. It's $175 per kWh that's installed. So this was about a $50,000 NYSERDA incentive just on the battery side that they were approved for. It was kind of one of the first ones in the state. This thing just came out a couple months ago. Also, I just wanted to point out, if you want battery backup and you want to add some storage to your facility, give us a call. Hit us up on buffalosolar.com. Go to any one of our social media sites, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Just DM us there. We're happy to step in and give you some more information on the storage aspect, and then obviously the solar as well.